went about it, he didn't go about it the right way. You have to have a game plan. But as far as in boxing, he's probably a B minus.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the say Terrence Crawford should fight?
Looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. You be like, damn, it's damn near like it's a letdown.
Gervonta Davis has been outspoken about his disagreements with Floyd Mayweather, repeatedly revealing the methods Floyd employed while guiding him. Floyd Mayweather reacted to Gervonta Davis' remarks by stating, "I did what I always do, be a strategic, intelligent fighter and figure out a way to succeed." Mayweather, recognized for his defensive expertise and tactical style, brushed off the controversy, highlighting his unbeaten record and business intelligence in boxing.
It's not Mayweather's fault because Mayweather did what he always do. Be a calculated fighter, be a smart fighter, and find a way to win.
And I did that because I said that although there was a problem with his shoulder, whether it existed or not, I always said there was wait. No, hold on. I said there was no problem with his legs.
One of the greatest criticisms against Floyd Mayweather is that he is only focused on wealth. Whether boxing is just or not his main priority has always been securing a huge payout. Supporters have noted that for Mayweather, the sport is not about heritage or honor, but purely about monetary profit.
Why has it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. Without money, I'll be the same person.
Mayweather's egotism is nothing unfamiliar, as he frequently brags about his superiority. In Floyd Mayweather, "I don't watch any footage of my opponents before fights, they should watch me." Because in Floyd Mayweather, he once stated this mindset has sparked criticism, making him one of the most divisive figures in boxing history.
You know, every month, it doesn't matter. You know, it costs a not to me, but to anyone else, it costs a pretty penny, but he's worth it.
Right.
I don't care what it costs. It could cost me $100,000 a month. I'll pay it.
God bless. And if you was to go back to the ring, who would be the person holding your mitts? Like, massage.
Mayweather consistently brags about his riches, often giving the impression that money is his sole priority. He has repeatedly highlighted his financial success rather than his boxing accomplishments, strengthening the belief that he values wealth more than the sport itself.
It's been crazy numbers that's been thrown at me, of course. 9 figures. You know, I've had money thrown at me from so many different countries. As of right now, I'm loyal to the MGM Grand. They have treated me extremely well. I'm very, very blessed to be in this position. I made tons of money, and I made smart investments. If I get the itch to come back, it really won't be for the money, but I have to get paid. You know, that's why the nickname is, you know, Floyd Money Mayweather.
So you're not ruling it out completely? Maybe.
As of right now, I'm out completely.
People watching this will be asking, you know, the Manny Pacquiao question. Michael Cons, his business manager, said recently that they'd made some contact with Mayweather Promotions about the possibility of maybe facing you again if you decide to come out of retirement. Clarify what that situation is.
Everything that you guys are hearing.
Davis has disclosed that while Mayweather was meant to be guiding him, he was also using strategies to control situations to his advantage. According to Davis, Floyd would offer him advice while secretly informing his opponents, making Davis doubt whether Mayweather genuinely wanted him to thrive.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. You know, I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Many boxing analysts and professionals have asserted that Floyd Mayweather invited Gervonta Davis. This claim underscores the friction in their relationship, with some suggesting that Mayweather's pride kept him from genuinely backing Davis' ascent in the sport.
I actually need to be thankful that your product got pushed out there, because had it not been, Tank might have been fighting in rinky-dink boxing clubs, bruh. We may have never got the opportunity to know who Tank Davis really was. So let's go ahead and start there. Now, Tank, early on, you heard him. He only getting about 10 racks a fight. Floyd is making it to where, yeah, I'm going to get your mama out this hood, but I'm going to have you on your knees crawling back to me. You feel me? You're going to have to get in where you fit in to really earn this bag the same way I did. But what I think was happening was I think that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was getting a little tad bit jealous of Tank. He saw the potential. He knew what dude was capable of. And when you got a fighter like Tank Davis, you don't put him in a position to take a L. You put him in a position to win every fight, to grow the brand. Ultimately, this is your product. Ultimately, you're getting money off of this.
Davis has openly expressed his frustrations with Mayweather, stating that people are unaware of what occurs behind the scenes. He confidently declared that he intends to exceed Mayweather's legacy at a younger age, suggesting that this goal unsettles his former mentor.
People don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome hardware, the Maybach, the lawyer shit, that was all in my post.
Oh, that was you posted that. You posted that. Oh wow.
Chrome bag,
Right.
lawyer shit, Maybach.
Oh.
He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like.
He was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of it.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn.
During an intense press conference, Mayweather responded sharply after Davis made startling accusations about their past. Floyd, visibly irritated, said Tank's been out on social media saying certain things. But he's still a kid. If I was that age, I'd probably have done the same thing. His reaction implied that he saw Davis' behavior as childish rather than warranted.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. But I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me he's still a kid, and when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia. Tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
According to Davis, Mayweather has always used strategies that favored himself over his fighters. He did what he did. Him just focused. He always been like that. And him going to do what him going to do. Davis made it clear that he's moving forward, but he won't hesitate to reveal Mayweather's methods.
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So there's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. Man, no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking.
Calvin Ford Davis, longtime trainer, also shared his thoughts on the conflict between Mayweather and Tank. He stated that's how the true colors of a person come out, implying that Mayweather's actions in certain situations exposed his real motives.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. They can't stand it, Calm is I don't like using that word calm, but our Lord knows. He knows.
Davis has leveled serious accusations against Floyd, alleging that he withheld earnings from multiple fighters, including himself. If proven true, this would validate that Mayweather manipulated fighters financially to maintain their reliance on him.
Not fight, so when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight, he was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're like sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game. Letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like...
While Davis has openly spoken about his frustrations with Floyd, he has avoided directly insulting him. I don't want to say has a scumbag, Davis remarked, allowing his words to suggest deeper resentment. Without explicitly condemning Mayweather, Davis grew up in a harsh environment in Baltimore, but emerged as one of the most electrifying boxers under Floyd's mentorship. However, over time, their mentor-protege bond deteriorated, with Davis claiming that Floyd deliberately attempted to hinder his progress.
So how's your relationship with Floyd now? Is he still a part of your camp and crew or something, or not?
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. So I gotta focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for stand to himself and things like that. But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type of shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, cause I'm in camp.
Yeah.
I'm in camp, man.
So
I wasn't in camp, I wasn't be tweeting.
So what does that mean? You're angrier now? You're trying to talk more?
Yeah, I'm angry.
Yeah. I respect it, bro. I respect it.
Gervonta, what's your
what part? Fighter? Like what you saying?
With participation for the whole card, the whole Showtime, everything.
Davis has disclosed an unexpected reason for his rift with Mayweather, Floyd's daughter. According to him, personal matters involving Floyd's daughter caused friction, adding another complication to their already tense relationship.
But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was the downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah, it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
he scheduled a fight, I think, doing like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
stuff like that.
Promoting.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like.
Not only has Gervonta Davis addressed his fallout with Floyd Mayweather, but Ryan Garcia has also brought attention to the situation, particularly the tension involving Mayweather's daughter. The alleged connection between Davis and Mayweather's daughter is said to have contributed to the strained mentor-protege relationship. This revelation implies that their conflict went beyond career disagreements, involving personal issues that may have shaped Mayweather's treatment of Davis throughout their professional association.
My guy, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claimed that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like That's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter. It's
Right,
like,
that's who you. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
As tensions between Mayweather and Davis surfaced, fans and media outlets speculated on the true cause of their rift, from financial disagreements to personal conflicts. The situation sparked a gripping storyline that kept the boxing world talking.
It's public knowledge that Tank and Mayweather have had issues. It's public knowledge that they're not in the contract anymore. And it's public knowledge that Tank has moved on and is trying to, for the sake of words, separate himself from the umbrella of being under Mayweather. But Mayweather was there. Mayweather was there. Why wasn't? No. It wasn't because you wasn't trying to take away from a moment. It's because you weren't sure what that moment was going to look like.
Mayweather has always presented himself as a mentor to young boxers, but Davis' revelations have led many to question his true motives. Did Floyd sincerely want to help fighters develop, or was his mentorship merely a tactic to keep control over them? Critics argue that Mayweather's guidance was more about preserving his own relevance rather than building independent champions. Now, as Davis gains more fame, Floyd continuously takes credit for promoting him, implying that Davis' success is entirely due to his influence. This pattern casts doubt on whether Mayweather's mentorship is genuinely about support or self-promotion.
Do you will come back to boxing?
Oh no. I'm not coming back to the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing was good to me. I was able to make a lot of smart investments on the outside, and I just want to help. Like I said, the fighters that's up and coming. Like I was talking about, like Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't understand why he's not in the top 10 pound for pound. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Benavidez. The list goes on. There's so many tough fighters out there. So many great young champions out there that I'm proud of.
Gervonta Davis eventually separated from Mayweather Promotions, seeking autonomy in his boxing career. He described the relationship as toxic, believing that Floyd Mayweather's mentorship was more about control than genuine support. Davis felt constrained under Mayweather's guidance and wanted the freedom to make his own career decisions. His departure marked a pivotal moment, symbolizing his evolution as both a fighter and a businessman. Free from Mayweather's influence, Davis could now negotiate his fights, manage his earnings, and shape his legacy without outside interference. His choice demonstrated his confidence in carving out his own path in the boxing world. That's it for today's video.